Welcome to it. This is Strictly Cinematic Business Podcast 101 with your humble host, Sam Mapaya. Shout out to all the subscribers, the first time listeners, and also the last time listeners, last time viewers. You are all highly appreciated. This is Strictly Cinematic. Disclaimer on this podcast. We're only talking about my personal experience as a young entrepreneur. This is not academic. This is all based on my experience and also my observation in this whole journey of entrepreneurship. So on today's episode, it's episode 7. We're going to talk about how to attract customers to your brand. Remember that this podcast, it's based on business startup. So every information that you're going to get today, it's catered specifically to people who are just getting started. Now that you know all the contractual agreement and also you've drafted some of them, you've completed everything that I've said from episode 1, you have actually considered. Now on episode 7, we are moving forward. We are moving to actually getting those clients to come to your business. So how do I go about doing so? So the main objective of any business is to attract customers, attract clients. Without the attracting of clients and customers, there's no business. So as much as the contractual thing, the raising of capital and all these other things, the skill needed to run a business, the most valuable thing ever, it's clients. Having clients. Getting clients is the most important thing. So on today's episode, we're going to be talking about that. Firstly, let's establish some few things. When we're talking about attracting clients or customers, the first thing that you need to ask yourself is, who is my target market? Target market, it's more of people whom your brand is trying to cater to. People whom your whole brand is trying to cater to. So that is a target market. For example, are you trying to attract old people, or either young people, or either both? Specific demographic? Are you attracting people from the rural areas, or are you just attracting people from the suburbs, or you want to attract both of them? So that is part of target market. So today I am going to be giving you guys a brief scenario, so that we can kind of break down the whole concept of target market together. Okay, here's a scenario. I am selling a summer bucket head for both male and female. Let's assume that's my business. Scenario 1. I am selling a bucket head for summer for both male and also both female. Let's break it down then. Firstly, you need to know that the bucket head are for summer because of the extreme weather condition in summer. So once you know that, already you know that your business is only based on specific season. It's not based on all the seasons, but it's based on the summer seasons. Because of the summer, you know that the weather conditions are extremely hot. It is horrible, especially here in South Africa. It is a mess. So the reason for starting this type of business, I was looking at that. Let's assume, putting that into quotations. Then secondly, let's establish the demographic. The demographic for this one, I'll say townships. I'm not trying to attract clients from the suburbs. That is not the main objective. Even though at the end, it'll catch up to them, but that is not where the focus is. So even in your business, you need to firstly consider the main focus. As a startup business, as you're starting today, what is the main focus? The demographic. The main focus of the demographic. For me, for this Buckethead, it's what is the townships. Okay? Then thirdly, within this gender spectrum, what are the ages? So you need to know. You cannot just say, I'm catering the whole thing to male and female. But you also need to know that between which age. Which age? So in my business, this Buckethead business, I've selected from 1 year to 3 years. Why? Because I know that in the townships, a lot of youth people between that age, they're the ones who were Bucketheads. So I'm actually catering to those people. Okay, let's move on there. Then now that we have specified that, now we're going to move to promotion. In fact, before we even move there, if you've actually were paying attention, the first thing that we did, it was just to establish on which season. So you need to write that down. The season. Is your product going to cater, or your services, is it going to cater for both seasons? Because usually at the startup ground level, a lot of businesses, we actually selling products. More than rendering services, we're actually selling product. So today's episode is based on the selling of a product. Services, we'll do that on the next episode, but on this episode, it's only products, tangible products that we're selling. As the first scenario, it says the Buckethead. So the Bucketheads, they are for which season? The summer season. Now that you have established your season, you write it aside. My season, summer. Yours if it's winter, if it's your jacket, okay, it's winter. Autumn, it's autumn. Spring, it's spring. Okay, let me move on. Then I say to you that the demographic and also the age. The demographic, as it says itself, demographic, the location. Whom are you targeting? Which locations are you targeting? You know that as we're moving forward to promotion, that's when you're going to understand why demographic is important. Okay. So now let's move on from that. Now we're coming into promotion. So we're going to use a bit of 4 things. The first one is the word of mouth to promote. We're going to use party events or just events. Thirdly, we're going to go to malls and shopping center. Fourthly, it's all social media platforms. But today we're going to just choose 3. Well, let's move on. Let's start with the first one. The first one is the word of mouth. Word of mouth is, as it says, it's word of mouth. Then it's when you tell people. You go around just telling people. You tell your friend, this is what I'm selling. I have Bucketheads, but I'm making Buckethead. Can you tell your fellow friends there in their corner? Because bear in mind, this is the township. So already the setting of the township, I already know that a lot of guys, they sit in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, they'll go to parks. That's their vibe in townships. So already I know a bit of that. So when I say word of mouth, it's when now I'm going to those corners and I talk to those guys. Guys, this is a Buckethead. I'm selling it. Can you please support? Then those guys, they'll tell other guys, Because of the township, you can literally, like, the word of mouth is the most powerful tool you can use in the township. It's more powerful than social media, in fact. In the townships, word of mouth is power. Then the second thing, we go to party events. So in party events, you need to start by giving a handful of that product. In this case, I'm going to give about 6 to 10 people for free. That is the sacrifices that I need to make. But also giving those people, it's either I can say to them, I can make a deal with them. I say, I give you the bucket heads, you go and promote them, and you bring them back. In return, I am going to buy tickets for you, or I'm going to organize tickets for you. Other guys, if it's a free event, usually a lot of people, they will just say, oh, it's fine, I can do it for free, but if I'm going to keep it, others, they will be willing. Because out of 10 people, you might find that 6 people or 5 people, they've actually agreed to do it for free, and they agree also to return them back. Then the other, they will say, nah, I can only do it if you give me for free. If you just give me for free, I go and promote for you, then it's mine. Yeah, so those are some of the risks that you need to take as an entrepreneur. Then, thirdly, you go to malls and shopping centers. These types of ways of promoting, of trying to get customers, these are the things that people, they look down on. That's why in the townships, when you see Umkosi, which is a street vendor, if you see them there, you might think that these people, they're not even making money. They're sitting there at their corner the whole day. They're selling literally sweets and cigarettes. But here's the thing about it. The same people that you're looking down on, they're taking their own kids to university. They're feeding their families. Don't you ask yourself in the townships, why is it that lady, she's there by the corner for a decade? There. Don't you think if that person was not making enough money, they could have tried other things? The reason why they're there is because of their winning. You might not see it, but the reason why they're doing it is because of they know themselves that they are winning. So you don't have to sleep on those type of people. That's why you need to take advantage of that. Like literally now in the townships, you already know when you want fake cakes, amagwinya, if you want them, you know which corner to go to. That's the power that it has. Everyone knows. If you need the best ones, you know, I cannot go to corner 18, corner 16. I know corner 18 is the best in Midlands. I know if I go to corner 18, I'm going to get the best. So even that, you need to really take that into consideration. So we said now we're going to go to malls. So you go to malls, and here's the trick of going to malls to promote these bucket heads, is to go to malls that I know that the majority of youth in the townships, they go to. For example, in Soweto, I would name one mall around my area. In Midlands, I will just name one, Maponya Mall. Maponya Mall, a lot of youth, they go there because of there's a cinema there. So a lot of people, they go there. A lot of youth, they go there. So if I go there, then the chances of me getting clients, of getting my customers, it's about 90%. And if my bucket heads, they're amazing, they're unique, they're creative, then automatically even other people can just, oh, wait, for free. They'll actually take it because of it's that, you know. So you need to go to those shopping centers and malls. You cannot go to a shopping center that the majority of people that go there, they are all age. For example, if you were to go to, what is that other shopping center? I kind of forget the name, but it's in Joburg. I forgot the name. But if you, or also in the townships, there's the other Protea shopping center. Yeah, Protea shopping center. Protea North shopping center. That one, you literally know that all age people, they go there. You won't find any youth there. If you find youth, you're just going to buy bread in the morning. They will never dress up and say, let's go to that shopping center. So you choose places that you know that the majority of the youth people. Bear in mind, you said your target is what? From 1 to 30 years. That is the target. So I know from 1 to 30 years, Such places people are going to go. And also now you go to park. In the townships, I'll go to Thokoza Park. Thokoza Park, that's where there's families. Then those 1 year old, you're going to find them there because that's where people, they chill, they play good music with their families. Then you just come with your bucket heads. Then they will literally buy it for their kids. Because other people, because of in summer, people that they're just all over the place, they're busy. So other people, they won't find time to really buy bucket heads or caps from someone else. Maybe from these big fancy stores. A lot of people, they don't do that. They will just go there. Then when they see you come selling them, then that's when they will take it. And by doing so, make sure that you get into the habit of making relationships with your customers. Every customer should be a return customer. So, for example, if you go to Thokoza Park in the townships, you go there, I go there since it's my business. So I go there, then I buy, I sell those bucket heads. Let's say to a group of family. It's a family of 5. There are kids there. There's a couple there. It's a couple and 3 kids there. Let's say I sell to them those bucket heads, or even if they just buy 1 or 2. If I don't get into the habit of trying to get their numbers there, the next time when I have new designs, then I can just call them and tell them about it, or I can just send them a WhatsApp. That's when their social media platform, they come in. So the more you create relationships with people, then that's when you will get like a solid customer base. You're going to have your solid customer that you know that with these ones, I'm going to benefit a lot on these ones. These are my customers. Every month I know out of 10, 7 of them, they will literally buy something. I can convince them in that period of summer to buy even more. I can even design the ones that I know. I can even design different colors, because with different colors, I know that, now that it's different colors, this is for when you're wearing all white, this is for when you're wearing all black, this is when you're wearing colorful. If you want colorful clothes, then I'm going to give you this set of colors to complement that type of style. So now we move on to social media. To social media platforms, you start by getting social media influencers. You go to Instagram. Usually they're found in Instagram, because of Facebook, people, they don't. And I don't really think people, they take Facebook that serious when it comes to so-called influencers. I think Twitter, according to my experience, Twitter and Instagram, it is the place where so-called social media influencers, these people, they are more of your marketing guru, so to say. But you might a lot of them, it's females. You find them like it's this model looking ladies. Those are the types who maybe they have 24 followers, and every picture that they post, or every post that they post, they get about more than 5,000, 5,000 or 2,000 likes in a period of 2 days. Those are social media influencers. Those ones, that's why when you go through their profile, you'll find that there are brands that they're trying to promote. So people actually pay them to promote. But as for me, we're talking about the bucket heads. What I would do, or what I can do, is to look them up on these social media platforms. I look them up. Then once I find them, this is what I do. I know that my bucket heads, they are awesome. I reach out and I say, can I send you my bucket heads for you to check them out? If you love them, then we can talk business. Already, when they say yes, because of you going to send them, even though maybe they decide to say, nah, I don't like them, somehow they're going to wait. You want to wait them. So what do? You just put them into this kind of a trap, or I put them in this kind of a trap. Then I say to them, you know what? These are my bucket heads because of their amazing, they're creative, the quality, it's out of this world. Obviously, I know that this person is going to like it. Here's the other thing. I will make sure that I target, let's say it's 5 influencers, for example. All 5 of them, they've got different styles. So what I do, or what I would do, is to invest in looking into their profiles and trying to come up with design that is going to fit all of them. I'm not going to come up with a design that fits everything, one size fits all. No, I'm going to cater to them so that it can interest them. Because a lot of us, I'll get a cap. Let me see if I have a cap here. I'll get some kind of a cap. Then this cap, I'll give it to a person who doesn't like caps, who in their profile they don't have any picture wearing caps. So do you see, even if they agree, probably they'll say to you they want money to wear your caps because it's not really their style. So, but if it's their style, you give them something that's creative. Already, without even talking about money, they will want to have that piece of cap or that piece of bucket head. So we said it's 5 people, then 5 of them I'll design for them. Then when I approach them, when I send them, automatically the person will see that now this is actually my kind of style. They'll ask you how much are you selling them, and other people, they will also want to invest in them. To want to give you money to invest in your business because of they see that no, that this type, even though maybe you can say no, if I straight up say to them or straight up send them that type, that design that's best suit them, they might just want money. Okay, so you can send them two. Okay, there's 5. In that 5, you select. For this one, you take this other one's type of cap or type of bucket head, then you give them to this person. So this person, automatically you already know that this person is not gonna like this one. The chances of that person liking this one, they're less because of the first one, you designed it or you created it to best fit their style. Because if you looked at their profile and the things that they gel with, then you're like, okay, let me create something along the line of that. Because other people, bear in mind, you'll find that the bucket heads, others, there's different designs in that bucket heads. Maybe it's those color splashes everywhere. So you get a lady that likes classy things. Usually that lady, she won't really rock with that. She want something that's plain and look classy, and at the same time, the quality on its own, from a distance, it looks silky. Let me put that. It looks silky. It looks fresh. Get what I'm saying? So that person, obviously, they'll want it. Even though when you, at first, it's, please, I want you to try it out. Then if you like it, then we can talk. Automatically, that person is going to take it and like it. They can even say to you, no, it's not a problem. I like them. I'll promote for you. It's cool. It's cool. That's what you need to do. And the other thing, when it comes to social media, you need to put a budget. If those people, the so-called social media influencers, they're super expensive, it's okay. What you can do on Instagram, you can just you can just take a picture or a video of your product, then afterwards you hit that promote button, then you promote it. You set a budget for it. Usually it will start from 10 Rand upwards. Yeah, I think it's 10 Rand or 20 Rand upwards. Because the last time that I did it, I assigned a budget of 20 Rand per day. So every day, it promoted some of the pictures that I took for a period of 2 weeks. The first week, it was about 120, I think. Second week, also the same price, 120, 100 and something. So all in all, you can actually spend about 300 to 400 Rand per month to promoting your brand, to getting customers, to make people want to visit your profile and book. Because of in that picture or video, you make sure that when they hit it, because it asks you that when your customers hit it or other people they hit it, where does it go to? Does it go directly to your profile for them to see a lot of that, or does it go to the inbox or to the email, or does it go to the text or the call? That add button, you just add it there according to your preferences. If you wanted to hit directly to WhatsApp, then you will do so. And also now you also use your Facebook to do the same thing, promote it. It's quite cheap. Then your WhatsApp. Your WhatsApp, what you can do, WhatsApp is kind of tricky because of a lot of people that you might have in your WhatsApp. It's mostly the people that surrounds you, and you know that people that surrounds you, they won't really support until you start making huge money. When you're just starting, they won't even comment because of you don't know. They can even sabotage you. You don't know. You can even say to them, "Can you please post this?" Then they post it. Then they go to this private settings. Then they just make sure that you are the only one who sees that. You know, unless you're going to drill them and tell them, but at the end of the day, this is important for me. Can you please do a screenshot every day so that I can see the numbers, so that it can encourage me. But you need to say it in a nicer way so that the person cannot see that you own to them. If you do that, then maybe. If you cannot do that, I think pay people. I don't know. You need to pay people, find a way to, because of if we're talking about me personally, I'm not a WhatsApp friend. I'm not the person to promote things on WhatsApp. I actually hate it because of a person like me who's doing videography and photography and films. Anything that you send on your WhatsApp, it's actually compressed, double compressed. So if you're sending a picture, and just a normal picture, whether it's 19 by 20, which is 9 by 16 by 9, or 5 by 6, whatever the dimensions, if you send it there, automatically it's going to compress it. So when it compresses it, it's not going to give you that quality. So people, they might actually sleep on your things. So that's why I'm actually not even involved in WhatsApp. I'm not there at all. You will never get me on WhatsApp. I've actually uninstalled it. You know, so that is very much important. The WhatsApp part to my services, I cannot use it at all. I cannot use it because of it's compressed the hell out of everything. If it's a mini video, 30 seconds, it's going to compress it. It's not going to give you high quality. I think the only WhatsApp that I used, I think it was GB. GB, it allows you to push the quality up to 100 megabytes. Yeah, but not everyone uses it. So a lot of people, they're just using the basic WhatsApp. So it's a disadvantage. So that one I wouldn't recommend it. But your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, those are the main ones that you can actually focus on, and also YouTube. Yeah, but YouTube you can promote it through Facebook. That way you know that you just do video, you upload it, then when people they click onto your profile in Facebook or Instagram or in Twitter into that mini promo, then it takes them directly to your YouTube. So guys, I hope you've actually learned something. Remember, your target market, it is important. I know that a lot of us, when we're starting with this business thing, we're a bit of, let me say naive. We're naive, we think, or maybe optimistic too much. We think that just because of we have this huge idea that this is where we want to see our brand at, or this is where we're going as a business, then it means that even when we trying to get customers, we have to just go everywhere. No, you need to first shrink down everything into one. If it's a demographic, you need to make sure you shrink it down. Then that demographic is just that demographic. If it's a township, you target your own township before other townships around it. You just target your own townships. You make sure that that is your base. That is the place that you push in. If it's not your township, it's the other township. Whatever township that you choose to target, you need to target it fully. You need to invest in knowing all the corners. If it's this Buckethead business, I need to know that which corners you'll find the most guys. Because there are corners where guys, they gamble, they play cards, others when they play dice. Those are the corners that you know a lot of guys, they go there and they will actually buy it on the spot. Those are the places that I need to know. If that's my business, I need to invest in, and I know everyone, and I need also to know people who control those groups, so that I know that I can build relationships. Remember, everyone that you sell your product to, get to know them, build that bond, make sure that they have your number, so that next time when you keep on promoting things, they will eventually hit you up and say, oh, I've actually saw on social media that you've got a new Buckethead. Can I please have one? You know, give people discounts, but the most important thing is to build relationships. In order for any business to grow, you need to build relationships. In order for you to have more customers, you build a relationship. The one customer that you have, you build a relationship with, a bond with, but not a personal bond. Business bond, a bond that you know that you don't cross the line. Because if you try too much to want to be closer to the customers, you might hurt you. Because at the end of the day, the people, they might feel that just because they're closer to you, then they will start looking down on your brand. Then whenever you're selling things, they just want things for free. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for subscribing. To all those who are on streaming platforms, thank you so much. Thank you. It's your boy Semubaya. Thank you. Peace.